No way. No way. Nathan! Helium mining has quickly become the most profitable way to mine cryptocurrency. And in the last year, the price of helium went from $1.40 to an all-time high of almost $55 just a couple weeks ago.
Helium is attempting to build a decentralized internet network through their miners. Each miner deployed is contributing to the expansion of this network by making the covered area larger. Think of a bunch of routers strategically placed in a large area. That way, wherever you walk in that area, you always have a connection to internet. Each miner is rewarded for contributing to the network with HNT tokens. Depending on your location and efficiency, some people can make up to $5,000 a month.
Kind of like Silicon Valley.
In order to fit my second Jin Yang video onto his fridge, I had to add Pied Piper libraries to the firmware. Other smart fridges must have seen this as an update. So when we put that data onto Anton, the last thing he did before he died was back himself up onto a huge network of smart fridges.
With miners costing around $500, this seems like a no-brainer investment. The only problem is it's nearly impossible to get your hands on miners right now. Most manufacturers are way too backed up to take new orders, and the ones that are accepting orders have a wait period of 12 to 20 weeks before it's even shipped.
The only other way to get one immediately is by going through resellers that are charging triple the amount of the MSRP. Luckily for us, our friend Gabe, who we met working for Meet Kevin,
I'm Gabe Tiano. I work on the social media team for Insomniac Events.
put us onto this opportunity back in June. And after showing us how they worked and showing us the surge of demand for the miners, we were convinced. So what do? We bought 5 of them. And 25 weeks later, they finally arrived. Let's check them out.
Once it gets set up, we just wait a week and see what happens.
See how much money we make.
In a week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we've been waiting 25 weeks for. I am super excited. Initial thoughts, this box is small. You know, this has 5 helium miners in it, supposedly. Yeah, 5. Anyway, let's take one out and take a look at this box. The People's Miner, Bobcat 300. Nice little box. Let's put these other ones to the side for now. We're not going to need them. We'll just take a good look at the one. All right, get this guy open. So the first thing you're greeted with is this instruction manual, kind of like the do's and don'ts to get you set up. We're not going to need this. We're going to YOLO it. Along with this foam, let's just get this out of the way. And here's the good stuff. So the first thing you were going to grab is this antenna base. So pretty sure the bottom of this base is magnetic. If you wanted to attach it to your fridge or something, you can go ahead and do that. But this is the actual antenna itself. It's a 4 dBi antenna, which kind of gives this like circular 360 signal, which is great for our Los Angeles area. And we also got some mounting screws in there, but we're not going to need those. This is the power adapter. Pretty small, plastic, kind of cheap feeling. Seems like it came from China. But this is the good stuff. This is what you came for. This is the miner, and right off the bat, it's super light and small. It really just feels like there's probably a motherboard in there with this like plastic shell of a housing. Super discreet. A lot smaller than I thought. Here are the ports on the back, in case you're curious. And also, it came with this like SIM card ejector. I don't know what it's used for, but we have it. Anyway, let's get this guy set up.
So let's talk about the best place to set this up. The 2 things you want to take into account are height and obstructions. We're in a 1-story house, so we're limited with height. We want to put our antenna near a window. That's our best shot. Ideally, though, you're placing your antenna somewhere where there are no obstructions and you have a direct signal to other miners.
The antenna that came with our Bobcat miner is 4 dBi, meaning the signal is like an umbrella. It goes up and then out. We eventually want to attach an antenna to our roof to potentially maximize our profits. However, we're setting it up here on the first floor for now to create a sort of control. That way, when we do that, we have something to compare it to for the future. Shall we set it up?
Let's do it.
All right, so what's the deal? Do we have what we need or what?
I don't think so. I think we need an Ethernet cable. We're this close. Do you have one?
No, why would I have an Ethernet
I don't
cable?
know. I don't have one. I guess.
Wait.
What?
This is the bin of old technology. This is all stuff that I, you can't throw away. Like an old DVD player, my old iPhone. What is this? Oh!
Wait, that one, the blue one right here.
Oh my God.
Yeah! What ended up just happening is We overlooked this small little step in the guide. Important. Please connect your hotspot to the internet via Ethernet for the first time it is powered up, so that it will receive the latest over-the-air update before you can connect to the Helium app via Bluetooth. We set it up behind us. It's connected to our Ethernet. I guess, yeah, go ahead and scan for the hotspot. I guess it'll just be the moment of truth to see if it comes up. No hotspots found. Enable pairing mode. Refer to manufacturer's instructions to enable Bluetooth. Okay, so I'm going to go press a button. I'll be right back. Oh, I need the little... All right, try it now.
There it is.
You found it? Well, now what do you see?
Select the Wi-Fi network.
Okay. I like totals.
I like totals. So we're gonna have to do this at every place that we put the helium miner.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get used to it. Yeah, try to get like right on it. Perfect. Set location. Click where it says height meters. How high would you say that is from the ground?
How high?
Yeah. All right. Our location fee has been prepaid. Awesome. Beautiful.
By who?
But when you purchase it from Bobcat, it's calculated in there. Oh, there it goes. This is the farthest we've gotten so far, so that's a good sign. Our hotspot is registering. All right, I think it worked.
There you go.
Go to this screen, and then yeah, there it goes, pending.
Bam.
We're gonna have to blur that word out.
So that's the hotspot, the name of our hotspot that we can't say what it is.
Yeah.
Because people could tap into our.
Yeah, because anybody could search that name and then see where we live. So, yeah.
People would definitely probably troll us. As far as the window situation, do we just leave that there?
Right now, if we leave it right where it is right now, which is kind of in the middle of the house, plugged into the router, we'll probably have a stronger internet connection, but we won't be as close to the window. They didn't talk about screens being a problem, so it could be okay.
So maybe what we could do is look at the map now to see what we're projected to make. We'll check back in a week to see how much we made, and then we can compare to see how accurate that projection is.
All right, right off the bat, you can already see that there are 6 other hotspots in our hexagon, so our transmit scale is down to 0.25 already. Based off the comps in this area for the last week, this guy's making around $5, this guy's making around $16.55, and this other guy's made $1. I have a feeling something's wrong with his. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess that we're probably going to make around $10 in the next week. That's going to be my estimate. So I think at this point, we're just going to wait for it to get set up. Once it gets set up, we just wait a week and see what happens.
1 week later.
Okay. 1 week later, new haircut. Miner's been chugging along.
Lots been happening.
Before we get to telling you exactly how much we've earned, let's explain some of the things that we've learned along the way.
Everything was all fine and dandy when we entered our hex. We were the 6th?
6th.
It wasn't that cool when a 7th one came this week.
We thought we were gonna get around $10 because there were other miners in our hexagon, which brought our transmit scale down to 0.25. Well, as of now, another miner has entered and our transmit scale is down to 0.19.
I can't believe it only took a week for that to happen.
But that kind of goes into explaining how this whole thing works. So you're incentivized to expand the network. So the idea is that you want to be the only one in your little hexagon because that's how you get the max reward. So ideally, we're placing these miners in spots where there aren't other people in it. That way we get the max reward, and that's where you really get to see the big money coming in.
And this is where our research comes in. In order for us to figure out where to put these, we're gonna have to find out all of our friends' address and family's addresses and figure out where the best location is gonna be for these guys.
For us, we ended up finding out that our antenna right where it is right now is actually fine. In order to get the max rewards for helium, you need to have at least 18 witnesses, but any more than that, it's the same reward. And as of right now, we have 90 witnesses.
Really?
So we're set. So we may not even have to think about antenna location.
So 90 witnesses, does that mean that if we did place our antenna on the roof, then it wouldn't matter, we would still make the same amount?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think so.
Well, as I said, we're gonna have to get creative with where we place these, which means, are we taking these to Chicago?
I think Chicago might be perfect for a lot of these based on what I've seen so far.
All right, Christmas, here we come, bearing gifts. On that note, how much did we make earning helium in 1 week?
Let's find out. So we thought that we were gonna make $10 for the week. Obviously, we had another hotspot come in, so that probably changed things a little bit. So it's been 12 days, but we'll give you 7 days and 12 days. In the last 7 days, we've made about 0.39 helium, which comes out to $11.69. Not bad.
As of now.
As of
It's
now.
always fluctuating.
For the full 12 days, we have made just under $20, $19.96. That's pretty good if you ask me. that's just been chilling there. I haven't had to worry about it. No troubleshoot, anything. Just been existing. We've made $20 just doing nothing.
Doesn't get more passive than a little box working in the background for you. Come back for this experiment to see where we put these Bobcats and also all other experiments that we have on this channel on how to make money. Subscribe. We'll see you soon.